does Tonka have? I don't see it.
Wrestling videos.
A metal buffalo.
There you go. They played the metal buffalo. Dame's right.
I don't know, man.
Praise be.
It's just weird. So then the chat starts roasting him. I guess I could read this tweet, but it's been on the screen for a while. He said, AP can come talk to me, can come knock on the door. You sure about that? Jesus, is everything true that people were saying? This is disappointing and gay. What exactly did I do to you guys? Now, I read his statement already. Anyway, so after this, Tonka's getting grilled by his own chat because most of the viewers of the Kumite, the ones that are left, actually love AP. So they're thinking, what the fuck? We love AP. Why? Not AP. He stabbed everybody else in the back. Ralph is a fat slob piece of shit. Jim is the groomer. Dame the spick. You know, all these people, Zidane, God, he's a dirty chink. All these people are trash, but not AP. Not AP. He wouldn't do that. There must be something. Something's going on. Please, let's fix this, guys. This can't be. So they're all spurting at him, and he gets angry. He literally turns the stream. He's just like, oh, they want dead air. They want dead air. Let's give them dead air. And he gave him, shit you not, about 20 minutes straight of dead air. Just nothing. That was it. Just straight dead air. And then all of a sudden it comes back on and he's on Tommy C's stream. And he's bitching and he's crying. And, oh, Ralph, Tommy C's just like, oh, Ralph called your mom. I'm from, I know some guys from the South. This is some fucking, he knows about as much about the South as I know about, ancient Chinese literature or something. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm sure you have a lot of knowledge about the South, you fucking piece of shit. Anyway. Oh, yeah, I know some guys from the South, and, they wouldn't do that to their mama. You're bringing mama into it, blah, 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 blah. First off, Tonka fucking threatened me. Or not threatened me, but dared me to call that number. Not once, not twice, numerous times. I think Jim has the clip. I might pull it up, or his good friend Anti-Bully has it on Twitter, where he literally dared me to do it. So we did it. And it's like, oh, whoa, Ralph. Tommy C was even saying Ralph doxed his mom. That was a dox because we prank called her on air. We didn't even give out the number. But that was a dox, Dame. What can you even? I don't know if you follow this stuff as much as we have now. Of course, we won't be following it that much longer. We have about another week of this. Are you plugged into the Donga sphere at all, or what do you think about this?
I mean, it's really difficult to listen to him and his fucking show. It's too early for me. But I know he was, like, you showed it on the stream. He's saying, call the number, Ralph. Ralph, fucking liar. Call the number. Call the number right now.
Yeah.
Now that you did it, it's a dox. No. Oh, what a coincidence. They doxed my money.
Yeah, he said call the number like 1,000 times. I mean, what do you want?
Yeah.
You told us to do it. We did it. There you go.
By the way, I think, let me find that clip because I want to play it. I had it pulled up earlier, but I reset the tabs. Okay, here goes one. Now there's another clip somebody else made that has a little bit more of the call, but the one Anti-Bully tweeted out, I think will do. Let's see, Dame. Okay, you got to roll. So look in the show links part of the Discord. You see show links.
Yeah. All
right, there's the link. I'm gonna play this just so everybody can. Now you already saw it, but just for the record, one more time, since I know all these faggots. Also, Kraut went on tour. Just like, hold on, I gotta find this. I have to find this just to quote this correctly.
Fucking Kraut.
God, this is just. They are stupid. They just run off at the mouth, say something that's incorrect. So he goes. So he's going with the doxing line too. So Ralph just live on air doxed another content creator's mom, then called her private phone number to mess around with her. But remember, guys, this ain't doxing. It's okay. Trout BTFO'd. First off, we didn't dox her. Second off, we didn't give out the number. We did call the number. I'm not going to lie, but that was after we were dared to call it. Then now look at Kraut's second tweet. Correction, someone else did. Correction, someone else did. He played it all on his shit stain of a show. Oh, okay, so yeah, I didn't actually make the call, Kraut. Okay. Glad you got your facts straight before you
do anything.
Went and shut your mouth off. Just, it's unbelievable. You know, if
Correction,
you were actually...
I was wrong.
Yes. If we were actually dealing with people with any type of intelligence, we might be in trouble. But we're not. We're dealing with, the literal dregs of the internet, complete brainlets and we talked about this before. We think they're way smarter than they are, and they're actually dumb as fuck.
Bait tipping.
Yeah, if they were intelligent, we might actually be in trouble, but they're not. Okay.
Yeah, bait tipping.
Yeah, bait pin. Oh shit! All right, let's play this clip. It's not that long. It's 48 seconds. I'm gonna hit it right now. Talking to you right now. Who the fuck am I?
Well, they would hear the phone go off if you call where I'm actually at. So
I
call
don't
it.
care, Tonka. I don't care.
Go grab your fake news and fucking
I don't
call
have
me.
a number. I just saw you.
Go grab your fake news and call me.
I saw your trailer park and your
Go
little.
grab your fake news
Your
and call
used.
me.
2 hours later.
Well, where's, I came by there with the van. You don't remember? They put the wheelchair in?
I don't know who you are or what you're talking about.
We met 2 or 3 times. I can't believe you don't remember.
Where did we meet? Where did we meet at?
Outside your house. With the
Outside where? What house? Where do I live?
Oh, come on. I don't appreciate it.
Oh, you come on. You come on. You come on. I don't know you.
You come on.
I don't
you
know
come
you.
on. Come on. Come on. I had the van. You don't
That's
remember?
what I heard.
You bitch.
I don't know you.
Come on, you come on.
Come on.
That kills me every time. Then there was another. Jim put out a string of tweets. Mr. Annable put out a string of tweets. I didn't see him. And then I guess one of them had quote tweeted somebody said, people keep saying this, so did Tonka actually ask Ralph to call him? And I said, yeah, he actually did. And then he said, so basically this, and it's pretty much his quote from Man Stabbed. What are you going to do? Stab me? What are you going to do? Stab me? Oh, shit, my fucking liver. Oh, well, so much for fake news, I guess. Oh, my God.
Worski wheel.
Oh my goodness. All right. So I think now, am I missing? Is there something else? Now we're going to talk Worski. There is something else, but we have to wait for Worski. He's going to be here in a few minutes. Is there, I'm trying to remember, has anything else happened on the Donga front besides he went on there and had a cross session with Tommy C? He's still talking like he's going to fight. We're going to talk about why I'm not very sure. And I'm one of the few that's actually been saying this whole time, I think he's going to show up. And now I'm thinking I might have to eat those predictions.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Way.
Now, part of it is I really wanted it to happen. You know what I mean? It was kind of one of those things like, I really want him to show up. Maybe if I keep saying he'll show up, he'll show up. Now I'm just,
Fucking
man.
did you see Andy on his stream?
I did, yeah.
Fucking has muscles.
Oh, yeah. Andy's ripped.
Andy
Dude,
has muscles.
Andy
and
looks
shit.
like he can fucking. Andy looks like he can fucking bench press Tonka's fucking trailer.
Yeah.
Andy
With a
got
wheelchair.
Dude, Andy, it's not just a meme with him saying, oh, I've been preparing. No, he's actually been fucking taking this serious as fuck. And he said it today on his stream. I've talked to Andy, I don't even know how many times since the fight's been signed. And he's been taking this serious as hell. So serious that he was just like, I'm not even going to stream for a while. I'm just going to try to, focus on this. It's taking too much out of me doing the streaming and this. And look, he was rewarded for it today. He came back 2,000 strong. I was so happy to see that. Anyway, let me read these. Liz Reptile says, welcome back to Andy and Ralph tomorrow. I'm streaming the last stream about Krautgate. Zeph will try to be there as well. We're going over it from the top to clear up any questions anyone has on exactly how the Trout docs CRP. Guns Down Hell says, Monday Matt is a cum dumpster of broken dreams. By the way, real quick about Monday Matt, I meant to bring this up last night, Dame. Let me see if I have your tweet here. Remember he was going to be a big Instagram star?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? What? He doesn't even have it. He deleted his Instagram too.
It's gone.
Wah wah.
Why did he do that, Dame? What? Why would he?
Why? What a coincidence. The fact
What
like,
possibly could have happened?
Yeah.
Oh, and he got
Like,
Dick
he put
Masterson
theirs on
suspended
Instagram.
the other day,
Yeah,
which
he
is
got
actually
Dick
what pisses
Masterson.
me off. If you're gonna quit Instagram, then why did you even bother trying to get people banned? Fucking piece of
Yeah,
shit.
what a fucking piece of shit. And he, like, if you search hashtag Monday Mad on Instagram, you just imagine people shitting on him.
Wait, why did you get Dick Masterson banned off of Instagram? How did you do
Because
that?
Dick was in his comments trolling the shit out of him and just roasting him. And then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
Dick mysteriously got banned shortly thereafter. I'm sure Matt had nothing to do with that.
Jesus Christ, he
Yes,
flags
I'm going to.
everywhere.
Yeah, he can't help
Yeah,
it.
everywhere. And there's Monday Matt had this very weird fucking comeback to one of the insults of Dick Masterson. It was something like, "You are like this character from this movie," like a fucking faggot. And Dick was like, "What movie?" It was like the Calling or some shit like that. It's like this weird fucking movie that I've never heard of, right? So I googled it, and it's a it's a pedo movie.
No.
It's a fucking pedophile movie. It's called It's called The Crash, and
The
it's about
crotch.
the crash, like
Oh,
in love.
I wanted it to be the
I
crotch,
don't.
but okay, the crutch. The crutch will work too, I guess.
Yeah, my taco pronunciation is very limited. Sorry, but it's a movie about a 14-year-old that falls in love with some guy called Nick. She kisses Nick, and then she undresses while he's hiding in the closet. That's from the Wikipedia description. And the guy knew the actress from the movie and shit. It's a fucking pedo movie.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, Matt.
by the way, I see anti-bully made a little tweet here. Let me pull this up. he thinks he has a beat on why Matt deleted the old Instagram here. Let me pull these up. I'll switch scenes so you can see it in all its glory. Here we go.
What a faggot! Oh no, Matt!
Monday
Be
Matt.
a man!
God.
The picture speaks for itself. The caption says, "First time going to Anthracon. Really nervous, but I brought extra condoms." Somebody says, "It's okay, baby. You're my little butterball." Somebody else says, "Hi, Matt. This looks good on you." Someone else says, "What a naughty raccoon you are."
Matt, no!
Here
Oh
goes.
God.
Here's another mundane Matt. Allegedly, I mean, his account's deleted now. I don't, this.
I saw
Thankfully,
them. That's true.
thankfully,
It's all
you and
true.
Mr.
I saw them
Anti-Bully.
all.
I'm glad you guys have the archives here. Here goes another archive. Monday Matt says, "Another year, another convention. Still can't afford a full fursuit. Gonna have to stick to another Kmart hat. Unhappy face." Oh, it's all you can afford. I mean, you have to make do with what you can. Oh no, this one. I hadn't seen this one before. Monday Matt says, "This beauty is asking for it. Hashtag yum." And then a user called Vero says, "When are you coming back to Second Life, mate?" Oh, Matt. Oh God. How long
The
till he deletes
deepest
his
of lore.
How long till he deletes his YouTube? That's what I'm wondering.
If no one watches it, does it really exist?
Oh, that's true. That's a fair point. All right. Well, let me check in. Andy, he's gonna come. I don't know what he's out doing, but he messaged me about 9:00, so he's still alive. We got to keep him healthy and safe. Trying to check in on him. Don't get too wild there. There was another story today before Worski comes in. What's going on at Gearbox,
no.
Tommy?
Pedo! More pedo revelations. They're all fucking pedophiles. Everyone's a pedophile. So many fucking pedophiles. The CEO of Gearbox, right? He's getting sued by a friend, a lawyer, a friendship of 40 years. The guy accused him, right, on the lawsuit of having a hard drive that he left on some restaurant or whatever that had underage pornography. And that he I have a tweet with a screenshot if you wanna pull it. That Randy Pitchford, the CEO of Gearbox, also had parties with adult men that have reportedly exposed themselves to minors to the amusement of Randy Pitchford.
To the
And-
amusement. I'm assuming this was for sexual titillation purposes. Is that what I'm
Someone in
gathering
chat,
here?
someone in chat says, "Get fucked, Randy. This is for Colonial Marines, you degenerate." fuck."
Jesus.
Borderlands was shit, by the way. And he was on a podcast like on December or November or whatever,
Hmm.
and he talked about the hard drive. I mean, the USB drive that he left with the kiddie porn.
Now
I
that's
made a
the
super cut of
video.
it.
That's the video that you made,
Yeah.
right? All right, I'm gonna play that in a minute. Let me read this. Randy Pitchford's USB drive also contained Randy Pitchford's personal collection of underage pornography. As you said, he also accuses Pitchford of holding parties in which adult men have reportedly exposed themselves to minors to the amusement of Randy Pitchford. Oh, what in the fuck? Oh yeah, this is him talking about it. We'll get to that. And then there was a quote. Let me see if I can find this guy, David Eddings. I guess he did some voices. Did the voice of Claptrap on Borderlands, and he says, "Yes, it's true," and that's all he said.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then
it's
I
pretty
forgot the
obvious
story.
what he's talking.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
It's pretty obvious
true.
what he's talking about here. Now, also, okay, kudos for coming out and saying that, but why didn't you say this years ago or whatever the fuck this? I mean, it was in the past. I mean, a USB full of child pornography and parties where grown men expose themselves to children and shit seems like something you might want to speak out on before it got to be a big media firestorm, right? Or is that just me?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Was he invited to any of
Yeah.
these parties?
I mean, I'm not saying it's about ethics, but this I think that transcends the old Gamergate line. I mean, kids are getting abused. I think that you probably should take action ahead of time.
At this point, to actually quote Claptrap, they're coming out of the wall sphincter. Jesus Christ!
Oh God! All right. Do I have? Oh, I already have it pulled up. This is another
So
world premiere.
I just
here.
want to real quickly
Go ahead, yeah.
interject. There was another employee at Gearbox. Some of you may know where I'm going with this. Who was kind of close to Pitchford. I just really wonder. Oh, Dame knows where I'm going with this.
I
you know-
forgot.
I instead of waxing poetic, I'll just cut to the chase. Anthony Birch, what
Oh.
did you know, and when did
Oh.
you know it?
You think this was his old running partner? He's been accused of all kinds
Yes.
of improprieties as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Anthony Birch has been accused of a lot of shit. Anthony, what did you know, and when did you know it?
Do you think he's destroying a lot of hard drives tonight? Maybe taking a long drive out to the desert.
Do you think that's why the wife left with the Wii U?
Oh, she knew.
Oh no!
Oh,
The wife knew.
God.
The wife took his Wii U.
He took the Wii U. I still remember. I remember writing a story about that years ago. Because I remember because I took the Wii U, and the Wii U. I have a Wii U sitting right here. Actually, it has the little detached portable controller, and I put Anthony Birch's face in the middle of it. Oh man, talk about a blast from the past. All right, this is a world premiere from Dame Pesos. Little clip here of Mr. Pitchford talking about his exploits. Let's play. Oh, I guess I should give it. I should probably give it to you guys too. I mean, Dame already has it, but
Yeah.
I'll post it in the show links chat. And I imagine he will be unprivating it fairly soon, so you can find it on his channel too. All right, are you gentlemen ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's do it right now.
So one night I was watching cam girl pornography. They'll egg you on by giving you money basically as you take your clothes off and eventually
They
play,
give you
play with-
money?
Well, no,
People
the
give you
girl,
money
the
for
girl,
this?
the
Oh, the
person,
girl.
or the
Okay.
guy. Guys can do it too. And I just discovered this, and I was just fascinated. Like, what the fuck? Like, and I had a teenage son, so I was like, so I'm going down this rabbit hole, and I'm that you see like there's hundreds, and they're just these little thumbnail images of different performers doing their bits, and this one is just it's a woman who is masturbating, and when she has some experience that appears as if she's having an orgasm, a huge amount of fluid comes out of her vagina. She has some kind of an explosive orgasm.
Oh.
I realize I see this happen.
She had
like,
a tube under her with
wait a
milk
minute.
squirting out.
Wait, Jade.
This is not a sex worker. This is a fucking magician. And so apparently what you can do is they make videos and they sell them. And so I purchased one of her videos. I wanted to watch this. The point was that I had this on the memory stick, and this was before I had learned that I should probably have password protected memory sticks.
Oh, no.
So the memory stick somehow no longer was in my possession.
Oh, God.
And it was discovered. It was actually at a medieval times. She was a magician, guys. I'm telling you, and it was hot. It was a little hot.
All right, so
I'm not saying I didn't enjoy myself. So a couple weeks later, this apparently some kid, an employee of the medieval times, discovered this memory stick, took it home, and accessed it because it was before we were password protecting, and discovered the pornography. It was barely legal porn. Like this girl's handle was only 18, and I was yeah. That was her handle. He decided that the right thing to do would be to inform us and to return it. So when he delivered this memory stick to the studio, I was on a business trip. I was out of town. So my executive assistant decides she's going to look at the contents as well.
Oh, God.
And so then before I know it, I think the entire office looked at it.
Oh, no.
And there was one piece of content on here, and it never occurred to any of them that the reason why there was just that single porno was because of the magic trick. And one of the lines that I heard was, you know, the kind of porn that Randy likes. As if anyone knows, like, do not look at my browser history.
But that's true,
that is a dark, like, that is nothing. That is a dark
you
path.
like magic-based porn.
Like, why are you following me,
Yeah,
dude?
just, all right,
like, you're following me and
Yeah.
you're complaining about my shit. Like,
Yeah,
how about you kindly fuck yourself? One day I came home, I had a tick on my nutsack. And my mom had to help me deal with that. My dad was not going anywhere near my nuts on that one. Yeah.
When you joined, they start working Duke Nukem 3D.
Correct.
And you must have played Duke Nukem 2D, right?
Yes.
The little
Loved
side
it.
scroller.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was legit.
I played
Right.
Centipede.
Centipede was great.
Okay,
it was
cool.
legit. Nobody can fire me.
You're unfireable.
He's unfireable, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my goodness. And that's how come the whole office knew.
Yeah,
He didn't password protect his child pornography.
Now he does.
Now he does. Now he's learned his mistake. It wasn't, partaking in the abuse of children. It was not password protecting that partaking. Huh.
Yeah,
I'm Chris
and I
Hansen
got
with
it
Dateline
from
MVP.
the.
You have a seat right there, please.
And I got it from the video where he talks about having algorithms and inscriptions, and that if you don't guess the password right, it all gets deleted from the from the USB sticks. Ugh. Ugh.
All right, let's bring in a caller real quick. This is a old friend of mine. I'm gonna bring him in because I think he's usually got a hot take. Mouth, go ahead, sir.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, man? You called in.
Oh, I'm just listening in.
Oh, I thought
Just
you were gonna
listening.
say something.
Well, yeah, what's up?
What's up? You have a take on Tonka real quick?
Oh, he's a faggot, man. Oh my god. Tonka's like your typical insecure fucking internet tough guy, man. I mean, he goes on all this shit about not being internet people and fucking and the thing that gets me is groups. I can't talk to this group because this group will get mad, and then this group, I don't play this group shit. Fuck all this group shit. And then he does all that shit to AP. What the fuck, man? That's I don't know, man. He's such a fucking bitch.
Now, real quick, your prediction. Do you think Tonka's going to show up for the fight?
No. He might as well send his mom. He might send his fucking mom to fight
Andy
Warski.
might have a fight on his hands if
He might.
Mama Donga shows up. But I'm not sure if I don't know. We'll get into it whenever Andy drags in. I'm messaging him. But I think he stepped out. He messaged me at 9:00, so he should be here soon.
And
All right.
Andy's getting cut, man. Tonka should.
He looked pretty good, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He's getting cut, man. So yeah, I hope Tonka shows up just to see his fucking face get beat in, but it's not gonna happen, man. I mean, you listen to that fucking radio interview he did. Oh man, how fucking low energy.
Yeah.
could you fucking be? It's like he didn't even want to be there.
Well, and I
that
said this on
interview.
Andy's show. He's supposed to be the professional wrestler, you know, gifted at talking and hyping up fights. I mean, that's the whole idea behind wrestling. You use the talking to, you know, basically talk people into the arena, talk people into purchasing shit. And it was just pathetic. I don't know. It's pathetic.
Slurring his words, low energy. Just, oh man, it was fucking brutal. I mean, it was hilarious. I love watching this shit, you know, happen. But it's just like, man, at some point, somebody around Tonka's got to be like, man, just shut it down. Turn your shit in. You're done. You know,
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen soon.
He pulls like what 150 views, and more than half of those have got to be just people hate watching him. You know, just to fucking laugh at his dumb ass. And oh, man, I don't know. It's such a fucking mess at this point. The dude just needs to fucking go away. He needs to take that fucking tranny with him. I fucking can't stand that bitch, man.
It's like Jim said. Like, how hard is it to referee Spurg fights? Like, that was kind of his whole fucking thing. But you know, people started to outshine him on his own show, and I guess he wanted to be the face. You know, he didn't just want to be, you know, the guy that makes the show run. He wanted to be the face of it, and so everybody that was remotely more interesting than him got thrown off the show.
I mean, it's like, did Tonka ever really have a show? I mean, was it ever really Tonka? Because I mean, when I watched the Kumite, it was pretty much just to see people fight. And Tonka was just kind of there by proxy. You know what I mean? And
The
so
facilitator.
yeah. So was it ever even really his fucking show? I mean, he didn't bring anything to the table. He wasn't interesting. He didn't, you know. So I think now he should now start seeing that, you know, that people aren't watching his fucking show for him because he's a fucking bitch. I mean, I don't know, man. Fuck that guy.
All right, thank you.
Fuck that guy.
Thank you for calling in, sir.
Sunset
Appreciate
me.
it, man.
Yep.
Oh, sunset.
Yep. Take it easy, guys.
You too, man. All right, let's see. A couple super chats. Where am I at? SpyKex21 says, "Hey, sorry about the dead air. I was SSS guy. The SS guy. Okay. Hope this makes up for it. I passed out 10 minutes after the stream started. It's all good." D Person says, "How can Notisaw be Native American and a white trash faggot at the same time? I know you're hyped, Ralph. I still doubt he'll show, especially after that muttering low T interview. Prayers for your family, man." Thank you very much. Well, I guess, I mean, he's just part Native American. The other part is trailer park. So I mean, it's very possible.
Get the 23andMe. It's like 23% trailer trash.
Trailer trash shows up on the breakdown there. Johnson's member says, "Been unable to catch the show live for a while. Thank you, gents, for all the laughs. Dead air." Thank you as well. Michael Campbell says, "Anyone else find it ironic that Donga is putting AP on a reservation? Grab a drink on me." Thank you, sir. Timothy Reaper says, "Florida man does it again." And he sent me a link. Man denies ownership of syringes found in his rectum during jail strip search.
I don't know how those got there.
That seems unlikely defense there. New Age Cucks. Colonel J says, "Real talk, Ginsburg." Double and are prepping. When they fainted on 9/11. Yeah. Baseboy Android user says, "Hey Ralph, is there a way to legally bet on the fight?" I know a lot of states have legalized sports betting in the last several months, but I don't know if they're taking bets on the Valor Fighting Championships or not. I'd have to look into that. I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna fuck with you if you play some bets on it. As far as like a sports book taking bets, I think you'll. I don't know if you could find that. By the way, Andy just messaged me, just making sure. He's had a busy day. I was starting to think, well, I hope this dude didn't fall asleep. But he messaged me at 9, so I figured he just stepped up. Okay. Let's see. So he's here. That's what I'm getting at. Panzerfaust 217 says, do a poll on Donga's drug of choice: alcohol, Valium, cocaine, tranquilizers, or clean. I thought I read.
Oh, he's a Xanax man. He's 100% a Xanax guy.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. And I've talked about this before. I've done a Xanny or two in my day, and it sounded like that. Yeah, and Xanax has a real effect on your memory, and you don't know what you've done, or you might misplace your fucking phone, and you might spend 45 minutes looking for your phone, and it's in your pocket. I mean, like it's dumb. It makes you retarded, basically. You know, or you forgot that you just ate or something. Like just the craziest shit. I won't go into it too much, but it sounds like that might be some of it. Some people have speculated, OxyContin and stuff like that, possibly. I will run that poll. I swear to God. Just wait till Warsi gets on. I will run that poll. Excuse me. Johnson's member says Tonka should play Postal 2. He would appreciate the authentic portrayal of a violent crack addicted trailer trash. I think he probably would. Oh, I gotta resend the invite. Okay, hold on. Okay, give me a sec. Let me do that.
I mean, he. The thing about it was like that stream we did with Zentrax, like where he tried to get Zentrax on, didn't even have him booked. He was so fucking strung out of his mind. He was sitting there just like, it's just like, Jesus fucking Christ, Tonka, you have to open your mouth when you speak. You sound like you're strangling yourself with your own tongue.
Then look, there is, having your fun with drugs and enjoying yourself, whatever you want to say. And then there is calling into the interview that's supposed to be used to promote your fucking MMA prize fight high as a kite. Like, it's taking it a little too far, right? I mean, come on. Okay. Faraj Smile says, Andy's going to wreck Tonka so hard that his ancestors on the Trail of Tears will feel it. No amount of firewater or Xanax will be able to soothe Tonka's shame. Viva Warski, Viva Killstream, Viva Pesos!
Yes, Viva Pesos!
Dave Davison says, squirt porn is magic. This is a worse defense than Eichenwald. Medicare Fembot says, advice for Donga from Matt, turn off that pesky life support. Tyrone Laquan Harris says, will there be a drug test before the match? That may end up being Donga's out. If he can't pass a piss test, then he may come out as an addict and use it to try to garner sympathy. I do not think that they do that in the state of Tennessee. So I don't believe there will
I thought that was the whole point of doing the fight in Tennessee, was that he could pass a piss test, or that he didn't have to take a piss test.
Yeah, I don't believe he has to pass that, at least for an amateur fight. Despised username says, is anyone else disgusted at the notion that Monday Matt wants to sex the deer due to the furry side of him? When he puts down yum on the caption, those damn furries have ruined the yum on pics of delicious tasting animals for me. Monday Matt is a disgusting individual, no doubt.
Yes.
Unfortunately, those are the only archives left of his Twitter account. I'm glad Mr. Anti-Bully did the work there, and Dame Pesos did the work. Yeah, his Instagram. I'm glad those guys did the work and saved all those for posterity. And he can't refute these accusations now. Ghost of a Smile says. Ghost of a Smile says, hello, Joseph Lancaster. If you hear this message, then it's time for your smoke break. He's got he has a giant dick with semen coming out of it. Some fucking guy says, keep Ralph Amel energy high. Army life fucks up seeing live shows. Need to know what's your favorite Diablo class. Anything other than Barb Paladin is wrong. Can't wait for the fight. I don't really play Diablo. I hope that doesn't offend you, but do any of you have a favorite Diablo class? Somebody here plays Diablo. Just say you do.
No.
God damn it. Anti-Diablo chat.
I don't have a phone.
Sean John Ron says AP was a good guest for the Kumite. His bashing of Wizard of Cause was a classic Kumite moment. It's both sad and hilarious to see what Tonka's reduced to now to keep his pitiful ego afloat. Chat saying Paladin. All right. Maybe I'll play now. Okay, I'm hearing Andy's here. Mr. Warski, Race Warski is here. All right, give me a sec. Let me go ahead and... Oh, fuck. Okay, let me... Oh, fuck. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Okay. All right, let's turn it down just a little bit. All my settings aren't saved because I got kicked off Discord a couple weeks ago. Okay. Fucking hell. Shit's fucking with me. Mr. Andy Worski, the Canadian Destroyer himself. How are you doing, sir?
Great. Thank God there's no drug test. Jesus. I was like, wait, drug test.
He's frantically flipping through the contract. Like, what the fuck? Hold on.
Yeah, I'm over here like, what? No. Wait, did I miss something? Wait.
My lawyer told me this wouldn't happen. What's going on? I should have hired a Jew.
No, I'm not a good. No, I don't want to head that far. Just kidding.
All right, why don't you talk for a minute? Because before we get into some of the meat of the stuff that we talked about earlier, just give some take. Plus, I want to get some ice for my drink. So, just can you talk for like a minute while I step up? Not even a full minute. I'll be right back.
That, or we can have dead air.
No, we can't have dead air on this show. Anything longer than 2 or 3 seconds, I start something's wrong. But
dead air.
Right, I'll be right back.
Yeah, fucking. So basically, obviously, everyone's pretty pumped about the fight. So am I. And by the way, how you guys doing? Is it Dan Hater Dame? How y'all doing?
Pretty good, man. I saw your stream earlier. Fantastic to have you back.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, no, I needed that time off. Like, people were asking why. And, like there was like a family death, which don't worry, it's all good. Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
Yeah. He deserved it. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's horrible. Jesus. And also with all the training and working on other projects, fucking, it just got a little bit too much. I had to take some time for myself. But I have been training like a fucking animal, and I have something I want to say tonight. I'll wait till Ralph's back about the entire.
I'm back.
You're back. Yeah. So you all know the only prerequisite for the fight was to do a blood test, and the blood test was for HIV and Hep B and C. Now you would think that Tonka, the amount of shit he talked, everything he was saying about it, about fighting me, that I'm a pussy, that I'm a coward, that I'm this, that I'm that this guy would be on top of everything, like, you getting everything done. Turns out he doesn't have his blood work in. The blood work was technically supposed to be in today. And the promoter, Tim, is giving us till Monday. I handed in my HIV test today, and obviously negative, or else there'd be a bigger issue. I think that's the first subject I'd be talking about.
Bigger issue than the little MMA scrap. Yeah.
I'm dying, guys. And I have a Hep B and C in tomorrow. Because in Canada it takes a little bit longer because I have to head through our provincial, labs or whatever. So I'm getting that in. It's already all set, done. But Tonka, we were technically only supposed to have till Wednesday. Now, I already had gotten my test 2 weeks prior from Wednesday because that's how much time it takes. They were loafing a little bit, but they gave us an extension till Monday. But I asked, hey, does Tonka have his in? And he went, nah. This was on Tuesday. We were talking, and he went, don't worry. I spoke to Tonka today. He's gonna go for a head straight to a lab, and he should have his in 48 hours. And he would have handed in the test on Thursday, yesterday. As of today, he still does not have the test. And if he were to go to a test, get it tested today, it would be physically impossible for him to have it in by Monday at 4 p.m. since these labs don't work on the weekends. Right?
Yeah, they don't actually. I looked it up. One of the major labs that does it in America, you can get blood drawn on a Saturday. However, they won't run the tests until Monday or Tuesday. And some of these tests take a couple days. So the HIV test, I think, takes 24 hours. And I think
that one's instant. Actually, that one is instant. Yeah.
Well, yeah. And then the other ones they take in anywhere from 4 to 7 business days.
Yeah. The Hep B and C, you could technically get it screened within 48 hours. However,
if you put like the extra rush on it, yeah.
So you have to pay a bit extra. The HIV, you can get they call it the quick draw or something, quick rabbit test or something, which will tell you if you have HIV instantly, but Hep B and C need to be screened at a lab again within 24, 48 hours. So if he doesn't have it in or have gone to the lab yet, he's fucked. He's shit out of luck by Monday because it's 4 p.m. Monday, 4 p.m. Eastern. Now, there was that, which made me go, okay, look, if you wanted to fucking fight me for so badly, the contract says one of the things, I won't say exactly because I don't want to break the contract rules, but it's something along the lines of it. You have to have it in earlier than
it's a contract, so we can assume without having you divulge any of the details, and you don't have to answer yes or no. We could assume there are penalties for violating the terms of the contract. So
yes, there are.
Yeah. I mean, that's not really a spoiler alert. But so technically, if he's already went and got his blood drawn, there's still a chance he could get it in. So if he went this week, but as far as you know, he hasn't made any noises about having actually done that.
Not at all, but he did make another noise.
Yeah, I know. Please do. I love that segue, by the way. That was pro.
Yeah. I got a fucking text today from Tim. Essentially, it was something along the lines of me talking to someone on Discord about the potential that someone might be calling in a bomb threat. Now, this was about something completely fucking different about the bomb threat thing. And he was concerned. And I went, let me guess, either Tonka or someone close to Tonka sent you this. And secondly, let me guess, there's no blood work. Yep and yep is what I received. So essentially, the Hail Mary that Tonka had was to say that I was going to cause a bomb threat. I'm like,
yeah. My own horn. I want to toot my own horn here a little bit because I said a month and a half ago on this very program that this was going to be his last resort. That he was going to try to fake a bomb threat.
He did say that.
Yeah, Gator did say that. Yeah, it's fucking stupid that he would say that. You've been training like a madman, so why would you not want the fight to happen? Like
I want it, man.
I know that's what I'm saying. Why would you?
Plus, we've been hyping it. Me and Warsy's been talking about it forever. We've been talking about it on this show. Me and him booked a fucking place to live for 4 days. Like, and you know, if you look, I have 100% confidence you're gonna win. But if you went and somehow you lost or whatever, which I don't think would ever happen, but say it did happen. You know, that's one thing. That's one thing. Okay, you went, you fought, like you said, everything, you know, you upheld everything, and you lost. I would be sad to see that happen. I would be down about it. But, you know, you would have fulfilled everything you said. Yeah. Whereas, if you backed out a couple of days ahead of time or try to give some bullshit excuse or Tonka's gonna call in an airstrike or some shit like that, as good of friends as we are, as much as I like you, I would say that that's bullshit, and I would say that publicly. You know what I mean? Like, you can't not call bullshit on something like this, right? And I mean, unless you're a Kumite cultist.
Dude, every like when I was told that he didn't have the blood test the first time on the Tuesday, I was like, wait, what? It's due tomorrow, technically. He said he made it an earlier date that we were supposed to bring it in, primarily because, you know, we're YouTubers, we're not actual fighters. So
he wanted to make sure people were certain.
Yeah. So he wanted to make sure that, as well as he didn't want to book the hotel for us before he knew that, you know, we had our blood work in, which it didn't even matter for me because I'm like, oh, me and Ralph already have a spot, so for me it doesn't even fucking matter. He's like, oh, cool. So he saw I was incredibly serious. He also saw that I was serious because I was texting him almost every single day, calling him, asking him for updates, updating him as well. And I'm fucking pumped to go meet you, fucking Coach Red Pill and Dick Masterson, and we have that whole show planned. We're gonna be doing at a venue, which is fucking sick. and meeting people and all that stuff. There will be one other thing too. Even if he doesn't show up, I am still allowed in the cage with a microphone for a little bit.
Yeah,
so.
now me and you talked about
this. So I am planning some shit. Don't you worry.
There will be something happening in that cage, even if Donga doesn't show up.
There won't be dead air.
No,
no, there will not be dead air. And someone in your chat even said, yeah, in the interview that he had, which I heard today for the first time on my show, it was really interesting to hear the origin story of how this fight started. That there was peer pressure involved.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I was being harassed into having this fight, and I said okay. And the fact that
by my underwear and he put it really tight, and he's just like, "You're gonna fight me. You're gonna fight me, or I'm gonna pull this underwear so fucking tight. I'm gonna pull it over your head." So I just said, "Okay, leave me alone. No bully."
He heavily implied, Andy, that Tara LaRosa pretty much peer pressured him to doing it.
Well, but all the pressure was coming from Tonka at first. Like, oh, fight me in real life, fight me in real life. He did that to numerous people, and then all of a sudden, Tara stepped up and said, "Oh, okay, you guys are talking about fighting. I can set up the fight in 10 minutes." And then all of a sudden, it's like, "Oh yeah." I remember when I got on the stream, you and Tara LaRosa had the little fight or whatever. I mean, I think you were kind of fucking around, to be honest. But I went on the stream. Yeah, maybe a little.
I wasn't gonna actually fight her. I was scared.
But I went on the stream and I was like, okay, let's put it together. And I said, and I was kind of joking. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be Andy's manager. We'll get this taken care of. And then Tonka spurred out on Twitter. He's just like, oh no, Killstream can't have anything to do with this fight, or if they're in the promotion, if they're booking it or whatever, I can't fuck with it. And he started spurting out. So he had it was all tough guy talk until the reality started setting in, and it's been the same way. And like I tuned into the Kumite today. It was basically a turn in, as you would go to sleep listening to this shit. But I was listening. They didn't say anything about the fight. And even when Tommy C started talking about it, he's like, "Oh, Andy doesn't have an athletic background, and he didn't know about hockey.
Now I do.
He didn't." Yeah, exactly. He's like, he didn't know about hockey when I talked to him. So, like, that means anything, whatever. He didn't know about hockey, and he's 5'0" and Tonka's gonna blow him out. Tonka was just, he seemed kind of detached, like he didn't even want to play into that. Like he already knows he's not gonna show up. And I've been giving him the benefit of the doubt for weeks. You were on here. Other people have been on here. I said, "No, you know what? I think he's gonna show up because it's everything for him. He has to show up." And now I don't know. I think I lean towards he's not gonna show up.
I said this so long. Go ahead.
You did though. Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah,
a long time ago.
Andy did say that. Actually, I also listened to the Kumite today for whatever reason. I wanted to see if they would talk about it. Yeah, it was a mistake.
God bless your soul.
I almost fell asleep at work. And my ball, oh god, it was bad. But there was a super chat that he got that talked about the fight. He read it out and completely ignored it. There was nothing said about it. He didn't answer the question about it. He just read it out and went to the next one and talked about 20 minutes about dumb shit after that.
Yeah,
dude, how are we more excited than Tonka about the fight? That's what I mean, and not just Andy, but I'm talking about us. Yeah, go ahead,
One
Andy.
thing that your chat is saying, and me and Ralph discussed this. If he doesn't have his blood work in, this could be potentially because he's got AIDS, and this is why he had to quit wrestling because he got AIDS.
Oh no!
Well, I saw Jim in the chat earlier and said maybe we found Bronx a new boyfriend. That's what Jim said. So
yo, if he wanted to fight me that bad, maybe he did go get the blood work done, but he's like, fuck. I'm paused. Shit.
Oh my god.
You start calling him Abdullah Saw.
Remember, there was him pumped by it for so long, and then one day it just stopped, right? Maybe he got his blood results in. And he's like, I'll say Andy's faking or doing a bomb threat to end this. Like, fuck you pussy. Don't you ever step up to a man. Don't you ever step up. Oh,
that's what he said forever.
Oh, you have low testosterone. You have this, that. I am ready. I showed my gains of today on my show today. I'm actually like, honestly, if it doesn't go through, I'm happy the way I look and feel right now. I feel a lot better. I'm a lot stronger, and I'm ready to fucking fight. Like I want to fight someone. I really now I want to like fight someone for like just everything I trained
just to see how you could do.
Is this the start of a new career, Andy?
Yeah.
Huh?
Is this the start of a new career?
Maybe.
MMA,
No,
Andy?
yeah,
You're gonna be on fucking UFC.
I mean, part of me is tempted. I don't know. I don't think it's fair to just throw you in there with somebody else. I'm pretty sure they could probably find somebody, but like I don't know. It's almost giving Tonka an out. You know what I mean? Like say they did find somebody, and obviously it's going to be somebody who's probably trained in MMA a lot. And so you get out there and, you know, maybe you win. Who knows? Maybe you lose, though. And then it gives Tonka something to talk about. This was about you versus Tonka. I mean, I want to see a fight. Don't get me wrong. But it's not the same if it's not you versus Tonka. You know what I mean?
Well, he wants to fight you now.
You know the kind of person.
Yeah, well, yes.
And you know the kind of person that Tonka is, too. You know, he's not going to show up, and then Andy gets in there with somebody else. And, you know.
Yeah, so
let's
say
just
Andy gets beat
loses,
by some.
Tonka will be like, oh.
Yeah, exactly. That's what. So say he gets in there with somebody, you know, maybe he wins, but maybe it's somebody, you know, who's really fucking skilled and he loses. And then, you know, it gives Donga some shit to talk about for whatever. It's, yeah. Fuck that. Now, it wasn't supposed to be that anyway. It's supposed to be you versus Andy. That's why, as much as I'd like to see a fight regardless, I just say fuck that. Fuck that. Straight to hell. If you don't show up, you're a bitch. You're a fucking coward, especially after all the shit you fucking talked. Fuck that. Now,
I
maybe
want to find all that footage. I want to find all that footage.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have a supercut. We're going to have a
supercut.
supercut.
Of him. Oh, when he was like mimicking me. Please don't make fun of me. Please. It's like, fucking please show up, faggot. I bought plane tickets, you fucking cunt. Like, I bought plane tickets to fight you.
Yeah, you have to get plane tickets. You have to get your passport in check and everything. Come from a different country.
Yeah, I had to fucking tone down on the fucking drug use so I could fucking not be shaking while I'm there.
Now, by the way, if you wanted to fight somebody else down the line just to test yourself, that would be one thing. But this January 19th date in Knoxville is you versus Tonka. So, you know, if later on, you know, a couple months later, you wanted to do it just to see, you know, how many skills you've accumulated, that would be one thing. But I don't think it's worth it to give him an out. And we're all going to be there. We're all going to be there in Knoxville regardless. And we're going to have a fucking, dude, we're going to fucking party. If Tonka doesn't show up, we're just going to be making fun of Tonka and roasting him all weekend. We're going to get in that cage and laugh at him. That's going to be live on pay-per-view. Everybody's going to have that forever. We're going to play it 1,000 times on this show. I mean, I don't know. It's going to be...
I can't, honestly, like this. Look, like you and I were talking earlier. If he had even just shown up and I still won, at least he'd get he showed up.
Well, I said that. Yeah, exactly. I said that it would say, okay, so say you know, Tonka showed up, he got beat. You know, we've shit on Tonka. We've laughed at him a lot. We've been laughing at him tonight. But if he showed up, you could never take that away from him. I mean, say for you, honestly, either side's like, okay, you guys showed up, you fought. You know, nobody can ever take that's a lot more than most people would do. And even the promoter, you were talking to him in the interview last night, he even said that. He's just like, well, nobody could ever take that away. You showed up, you stepped up, you showed you had balls. And you fought. Now, if you don't show up, you can't even say that. That's worse than going out there and getting destroyed for me. That's just showing you're a straight coward, especially when your whole persona is based on fight me in
Internet
real
tough
life.
guy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know.
It's so
and
fucking. Go ahead, Gator.
I was gonna say, and you know, like this would be the one chance that Tonka has to dunk on literally everybody he doesn't like. Because if he did show up and he, like, let's just say, like, he put on this incredible performance and just, like, destroyed the shit out of Andy, well, then you shut up me, you shut up Ralph, you shut up Zidane, you shut up fucking Jim, and literally everybody.
Well, we would all have to eat crow. I mean, if he won, if he actually came out and won, I'd have to say, well, you know, Tonka. I mean, he went out there and won. I mean, you'd have to own it.
And it'd be something he could dunk on everybody about for like ever.
Forever,
literally ever.
Yes. For as long as we're still alive, anyway. I mean, yeah, it would never go away. Just the cowards route out and saying, "Oh, that's ridiculous. Andy's gonna call in a bomb threat." I mean, how retarded is that?
Only reason
I can't even.
The only reason for him not to show up is because he thinks he's going to lose. because he has everything to win.
I think.
Yeah, you're right.
I think he's actually scared. Yes.
Dude, and here's a bigger thing too. Look, when I was talking to Tim earlier, he was concerned about this bomb threat thing, this accusation. He'd have to cancel the whole show. Tonka went almost as far. Thank God I was able to calm him down, Tim down. Almost went as far to literally cost this man thousands of dollars, and an entire card, an entire fucking Valor fucking 54 fight card would be completely fucked. Every person who bought plane tickets, every fighter who's been training, and like, it would be all fucked. He would have to end, if there was a legitimate threat, he would have to cancel the fucking show. And Tonka was willing to, instead of swallowing his fucking pride, to ruin Tim's entire event.
Well, yeah, we were talking about that earlier. It's not just, I mean, and he's, the promoters actually mentioned this. There's what, I don't know, 10, 15, 17, something like that, other fights on this card. This is this guy's, business, doing fucking fights. This is what, Valor 54, I think. He's done, obviously, 53 others. He's got fighters flying in from all over the country. He's selling pay-per-views. It costs money to rent out that fucking Knoxville Coliseum. If he has to cancel a whole show, that's just all lost income. He's not going to get any of that money back, all because some internet spurg talked a lot of shit and then all of a sudden didn't want to show up. I mean, it's egotistical. And, dude, to me, and I'll repeat it, if he doesn't show up, that's way worse than going out there and getting beat. So, I'm sure he's going to hear this. He says he doesn't keep up with the Killstream, allegedly, but I guarantee you, that's that's a
fucking liar.
He's going to hear this. Tonka, show up for the fight. I mean, this is just...
He should have had his fucking blood work in on Wednesday. He still didn't have it. And now he didn't have his blood work then. He's supposed to have it in yesterday. Now it's the end of today. He won't have it in on Monday if he hasn't gone to Tonka. If you don't hand in your shit by 4 p.m. Monday, I'll let people know obviously on Monday exactly what's happening. I'll talk to Tim because I've been actually keeping up with him. If you don't bring your blood work in, dude, because on the day about where we should have had the blood work in was the day he was like, I'm gonna fight Ralph. I'm like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? You're gonna fight Ralph?
Ralph didn't sign a contract. Ralph wasn't talking about fighting people. Yeah, I don't know. It's just
on the interview. It's quite shocking. It's come this far. No, it wasn't shocking on November 18th where we signed the contracts. You fucking what do you mean
it's shocking? You signed your name on the fucking piece of paper on the dotted line.
November 18th.
Yeah. By the way, let me ask you, the weigh-in on Friday. So Dick was asking me on Twitter. Again, we're all going to be in Knoxville regardless.
Yeah, of course.
So he was asking. Now, there might not be a weigh-in, of course, if Tonka doesn't fucking show up. But what time is the weigh-in actually scheduled for on Friday?
That one I'd have to. I think it's 6. Let me just double check. I'll have to double check.
Okay, double check for me. You don't have to do it necessarily right now, but what time's the interview? Because we're gonna do our live thing on Friday. Actually,
it's earlier. It's earlier. I think it's.
I thought you told me 4:30, but I'm not
4:30. 4:30.
Is it really?
I'm sorry. Yeah, 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. Also, if this does happen, it's open doors, so everyone's able to show up.
Yeah, usually weigh-ins are open door. Anybody can come in and watch that. So,
and my weight, I started this at 46 pounds. I'm at 162 today. Fucking all muscle
bulking
gain.
up like a motherfucker.
All muscle gain, dudes. No fucking weight gainer. None of that shit. No weight gainer. No steroids. Nothing. Just working out. A creatine is the furthest I went for enhancing myself past protein shakes and all that stuff.
Well, that's legal. I mean, that's legal.
Yeah, that's whatever. That's not even, and it's only my first cycle of creatine in like 3 years. So But besides that, it's been fucking gym, every nonstop. And it's been I actually have weights and some exercise equipment right beside my computer here. So in between, I've been working on a video game and some other stuff. In between, actually, my work, I've been working out. So I'll do something, I'll work out for a bit. I'll do something, I'll work out
By the
for a
way,
bit.
I got a question from Jim in chat. He is. Yeah, he's working on a game. He actually showed me something. It looks pretty cool. But we can talk about that too if you want. But Jim asked in chat, said, "What are you stacking, Andy? Be honest."
Like what? Like bench press?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bench press. I'm not doing that kind of lifting right now anymore. I was doing 145 and a 10 on each side, whatever that is, plus the bar. But then I stopped that and focused only on jiu-jitsu. Still doing the squats though, like the heavy squats, but right now I'm just curling 40s and shoulder pressing, squatting. My squats are 245s on each side plus the bar.
By the way, they're saying that, by the way, they're saying that's not that type of stack. I think he was chat saying he was talking about supplemental stack there.
Supplement. No, I'm not. No, I won't lie. I was when I heard there was no drug test. I was thinking about doing steroids. I'm not gonna lie. And then it got too late for me to even attempt to even think about that. So I've been just straight up just doing it naturally, and it's been fucking fun. And the actual moves and stuff, everything I've been learning, I'm getting good. I'm really confident in my ability, my escapes, my catch. I mean, at first I wanted to only strike and fucking just break his face. That was my
By the way, that was a comedy bit from Morsky there. I just want to point out that he was kidding about the steroids. No steroids.
I was thinking about it. No, it's not comedy. No, but I never did though. Thank God. I actually feel good. I didn't do it. I didn't have to. I just got really confident in my ability. But I'm to escape right now. On my escapes, I know all them pretty much. Like it's like an instinct now. Locking people down is great, but I wanted to just fucking break his face. That was my I didn't want it to come down to gay hugging and rolling on the floor.
You wanna punish him with the fists and the kicks and everything else, right?
Yeah. I really want to fucking break. Fuck the kicks too, man. I want his face. Just
you want to use the fist? Is that what you're telling me?
I want him to walk out like a cartoon accordion, when they're hit by a fucking anvil. Except he's in the hospital or the cemetery, whatever. One would be good. He's a fucking. I want to still fight him. I still want to fight him, even if he doesn't have his papers in. I'm still gonna be in fucking Knoxville. But I'll still fight you outside, bro.
Now they won't be able to sanction the fight though if he doesn't get the blood in. Is that right?
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it's a state commission thing that they won't even be able to sanction it if he doesn't get the blood in.
They told me that even the Monday that was pushing it.
Oh.
Yeah, even the Monday he had to actually call the guy who runs the show, like the fucking head honcho, and he's like, I'll phone you back soon. It took him like an hour and a half to phone back, and he's like, all right, we have all the go ahead. I would obviously have mine a little bit earlier, but I was just playing it safe. I would have had mine in anyway, which is good. But from what we see, Tonka, this guy is just all fucking talk. He's a little bitch. Either that or he actually has, again, like I said, he actually has a fucking.
He has HIV. Yeah.
And honestly, like knowing him, he probably has AIDS. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? Like, come on, like this fucking. Like he lost so much.
Something's up.
Something is not. Yeah. Like I don't. Like I hope he has AIDS because then that'll at least be an excuse for why he looks like that. You know what I mean? He is such a fucking retard. I've been so happy. First of all, being able to get as strong as I have been, as well as the skills I've obtained, So I've been very proud of myself for being able to do that, but I'm more proud of just making this fucking faggot look like the bitch that I knew he was. I knew he was. After everything that everyone talked shit, like about me going, look, like he is trying his best to make me quit this fight. And no, fuck you. Look at this now. Now what do you have to say? Like, seriously. There's nothing anyone can say now.
He could never live this down if he doesn't show
Oh
up.
no. And
That's why there's still a sliver. I mean, this is he has to show up, right?
Well, he has to. Well, if he wants to keep any career in fighting, by the way, fucking Tim, like that's unforgivable. You know, this guy's.
Well, yeah.
Because he doesn't only work under Valor either. You know, like he works under, like some other fucking, you know,
promotions and stuff. Yeah,
promotions. Yeah. So pretty much him not doing this, he's fucking over an actual. Who Tim, by the way, nicest motherfucker ever, most professional person. Like, you know, as much shit as you want to talk about me being fucking an idiot or whatever, you know, all bullshit. I've been really professional with him. He would say so too. And that's how, like, yo, I talk a lot of shit or I'm stupid or, you know, being funny or whatever. But when it comes to a career and being professional and contracts, I'm very, very professional. I don't fuck with that shit. It's not funny to fuck with people's actual livelihoods. So Tonka, and he's willing to fucking get this entire event taken down.
Somebody just pointed out that Valor actually retweeted this. Hold on, let me put this in the show links. They actually retweeted this. The Tongasaw.com site, by the way, is an anti.
No, he did. No
Yes,
way.
he did.
The official Valor site.
They retweeted that. Yeah, they did.
Oh my god! Oh,
Yeah.
These
They
guys
retweeted that.
The Tonka parody site. Fuck you, Tonka. You're a joke.
They actually
You're a
retweeted it.
joke.
By the way, just to prove it, I'll pull up their Twitter right now. If you can scroll down, you can see. I think it's what third or fourth tweet. There it is. Valor Fighting Challenge retweeted.
Yeah. Oh, by the way.
Here's the photo, by the way.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh. Holy shit.
Oh god.
That's amazing.
Tonkaso.com.
That's a professional fucking, you know, fucking company. That's like an official fucking. Oh, and by the way.
Dane or something on there. And he looks like he's about to fucking kill somebody. Talk up. Oh my god. Anyway, go ahead, Dame.
Ralph, click on the link to tonkaso.com.
Yes. Yeah, hold on, let me. Yeah, I'm familiar with Tonkasaw.com.
It's a great website.
Yeah, it'll take a second to come up, but yeah, I've seen the site before. Yeah, it's not loading right now, but
funny.
but I've actually clicked
because the fucking bandwidth is being destroyed right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The Trail of Tears. Trail of Tears, official website of Tonkasaw, aka Donga, the undefeated champion of something, and potential candidate for replacing V as Sargon's groom of the stool in the highly esteemed Skeptic Sphere. It has a countdown clock on it. I wanted to put a countdown clock on stream, actually.
By the way, I wanted to say to anyone who bought tickets, I know people actually bought flights and stuff. Don't fret, yo. Even if the fight's not happening, we're gonna all be there. We'll be tweeting. We'll be meeting you guys. We'll be hanging out. We're not gonna fucking fuck off, and we're gonna hang out straight up. Like I'm, like, don't feel as if I bought tickets for no fucking reason. We're doing the live show or whatever, at a venue with Dick Masterson and Coach Red Pill. Like, we're gonna be having a lot of fucking fun. In fact,
yeah, dude, we're gonna have fun regardless. Exactly. Yeah, don't.
Yeah, we're gonna also meet with, like, we'll have
More fun if he did bitch out.
And all the way down here. Don't fret, yo. We're gonna be chilling out. It's gonna be worth it, and we're gonna be laughing. It's fucking over, man.
I believe they retweeted that. Let me retweet this real quick. And bought my ET. Check, because I actually Sean John Ron says a actually there's a video that I'm can't several times on the way back. Brings back memories. Not Central Park as an actual park. It's a burger fucking joint, but it's really good. I wonder if Space Bitch has ever been to Central Park. Maybe I'll have to ask her. Demonsta.
Yo.
Oh yeah, what's up?
It's in the mail, motherfucker. Yeah, I got
here.
it. Yo, I'm holding it right now. Ah, it's nice. Worski 1 on the back.
Yes.
Front here. Yo, I have to fucking do a little pose for this one, man.
Yeah,
Fuck
definitely. Yeah,
man.
if
This
you
is
want to
nice.
pose it, yeah, tweet that shit out.
That's fucking nice. Yeah, one sec.
That was basically our liquor money there. That I don't know. I didn't really hype it that much, but I don't know. We sold a few, 5 or 10, 15, something like that. Yeah, definitely. Let me finish these. Demonsta 3750 says Dirty Needles Donga has the big AIDS. Jufro says Andy, you should dress up as Andrew Jackson for your entrance walk into the ring. Loop says Ralph, Andy, I found Donka. Link is already time-stamped. Is that actually him? No. Hold on, I think, I mean, it resembles him. Let me pull this up. I still can't believe they retweeted that. Every time I see that, that just blows my mind. No, here's Donga. Oh.
And for nearly 3 years.
Donga, not internet people. By the way, you guys didn't see it, but I'll put it in the show links chat so you can see it too if you want. Oh, goodness. Where am I even at here? Okay, hold on. Lord Zeno says, no one calls in Bomb Fest in my hometown, Knoxville. Good old Rocky Top. Go Vols. Fuck Mifrica. Oh, you bastard. Critical says, only Donga or a high-ranked cultist tribe member would call in a threat. Excuse me. Literally everyone would rather see the fight or at least see whether or not he shows. Yeah, even people that hate Donga, there's no motivation. He's like, oh, Zoom's going to do something. Why the fuck would Zoom do that? That makes no sense. Zoom wants to put him on the spot. That would be stupid for anybody to do that doesn't like Donga. Why would you do that? Guns Down in Hell says, so the gay ops are from fags that have AIDS. Makes you think, Ralph. Right Wing Larper says, Ralph, what do you think of KC style barbecue? I grew up there, but I love Memphis, Carolina, and Texas style too. Just glad I don't live in California where they cook their meat up the ass instead of in a smoker. I don't think I've ever had authentic KC barbecue. I mean, well, I've never been to Kansas City, even though I'm a Chiefs fan. But I've had the style, though. It's pretty good. All right. Tyrone Laquan Harris says, if Donga shows and you beat his ass, give us all a Hadouken for SPCC. Keon Green says, is Andy aware that Tonka is debuting against him, meaning he lied about fighting before? Yes, he's aware. He mentioned that a moment ago. Bilbo Nut Baggins said, Tonka's too low T to fight Andy, and by low T, I mean low T cell. Panzerfaust 217 says, do the drug poll, and Andy, would you still fight Donga if he has AIDS or hepatitis? Yeah, actually some people asked me that. Okay, I will do the poll. Let me see, because I said I would do it. Donga's drug of choice. Okay, let me pull that up. Andy, are you trying on the shirt still? He can't hear
I think
us,
so. Yeah, I think he took his headphones on, he's putting on the shirt and taking sweet selfies.
What do you think of all this, Dame?
He's not gonna show up.
He's not gonna
He
show
has
us.
AIDS.
And he has AIDS. No, Donga, no. Go ahead, Zidane.
To go on and on about fighting people and challenging people to fight. So when the first person that actually accepts your fight, and then you back down like a coward.
Yeah,
Dude, that's what
after all the effort that's been put into to get this to happen, after you had, an actual person who actually does fights come in, and she was like, yo, I have a place we can do this, it's going to be official. And then you go, oh, okay, I'll do it now since I have to, since you bullied me into doing it. Damn you, Tower of the so you bullied me into doing this. I didn't want to do it. I'm done.
You're pressured.
Yo, I'm trying to get the back too. It's too hard to take that picture. But yeah, I'm retweeting it now.
Okay, good. I'm gonna pull that up just a moment. People wanted me to run this poll on Donga's drug of choice. So we will do that. We'll give it a 7-minute timer. And we'll see what.
Ball tracks.
Oh, no! God damn! That's fucked because I didn't put that in the list.
He needs that one.
God damn, Andy. By the way, have you talked to Tara LaRosa about how she feels about getting thrown under the bus?
Oh, she's already pissed. Yeah, no, she was pissed for a while already. But now her and Tonka don't talk. But as the most recent being thrown under the bus, fucking yeah, like nothing I heard from her. I'll talk to her eventually, but she's been so cool, and yeah, she's not fucking happy. Tim's not happy. No one's. They're laughing. They're laughing their fucking ass off. Yeah, but he really fucked with a lot of people, and like no one trusts him. If he did have any fighting career before, it's gone. It's gone. I just tweeted out my thing.
Okay, let me pull it up. By the way, chat saying I forgot opiates. Yes, you're right. Oh, fuck. Xanax seems to be the runaway winner anyway. Oh, I see it right here. Looking very smooth there, Mr. Worski. All right, let me pull this up. All right, let me pull this up. Hold on, let me switch screens so everybody can see it.
Such a sick shirt. I love it, man. It's so great, eh?
Dude, that's fucking tight.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I want to show the back too, but it's hard to take that picture.
Okay. Well, it's hard to take a picture of somebody, without somebody else taking it.
I'm thinking, when I'm there too, I'm gonna be fucking repping that shirt. So, yeah, man, I'm fucking pumped.
Yeah, it's on the back of his. It says Worski 1. I actually have one that says Ralph 23, which I just picked 23 for
14 retweets already. Oof. Yeah. Fucking right on.
I want this to happen. Paying for your flight.
Yeah, they're gonna give me
they're gonna reimburse you. Okay.
Some money back.
But you're not really making money off this fight. I mean, I know, well, maybe a little bit on the pay-per-view codes or whatever, but other than that.
And also a little bit off the door. I don't know how
Okay.
But I mean, I don't know how it goes if he doesn't show up too. So I am being fucked. Yeah, I am being fucked for this fight in money wise. Yes.
Well, I mean, if you guys had done well, first off, I mean, it's hard to just set up a fight though. So they already had the infrastructure and stuff. They were already doing a fight card. But if you had done this on your own, yeah, obviously you'd be making way more money. That's why I think I'm not sure everybody understands. Andy's not really making much money off this.
Losing.
Yeah, but say, and overall, you probably will be losing money.
I actually lost money based on, having to not make as much videos.
Yeah.
Plus the live streaming, I had to relax on that for a bit. I have to lose 4 days of work for editing the hype break stuff and working on my video game, which I'm working on about 8 to 10 hours a day right now. I am losing a lot. I am losing a lot on this. I'm okay with it though. I'm okay. I'm not like bitching about. I'm not going, oh fuck, I'm losing a lot and what the no. I'm just trying to make it as apparent that this is how invested I am in this. Is that I am losing and I am okay. I've made peace with that. But him not showing up, it's been disrespectful to Tim, Tara, myself, you guys. You guys
Well, not
who
only
bought
us,
plane tickets.
Think about his own viewers. I mean, think about how many of his own people have booked out places. I mean, I've seen them in the chat talking about, oh, yeah, Knoxville's going to be fun. I already have my place. And, most of these people are faggots, let's be honest, but they actually spent money. So, they have jobs and stuff. And maybe they went without some of their usual pleasures. Maybe they didn't go to the movie this week. Maybe they didn't spend this money on their kid like they would have. I mean, this is disrespectful all the way around, not just to us and the promoter, but his own people who have spent money on this. That's why I can't think of a more fucked up thing at this point. After you started all this, not you, Andy, but him, Tonka. After Tonka started all this, got all this ball rolling, then to not even show up, that is just a spit in the face to everybody, most of all his own fans and the people who are going to have to try to defend him after this. People like Vamp and people like Fail. I don't even know what they could say about this. I'm sure they will come up with something.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and that was the whole Hail Mary of the fucking, I'm doing a bomb threat bullshit. Like, fuck out of here, pussy. Fucking
well, and I also think part of it's going to be, oh, Ralph and them prank called my mom. And that was, I'm pretty sure they're going to work that into, oh, Ralph took it too far. He did
but try to ruin my fucking life by thinking I'm a pedophile. Oh, man.
Yeah, but that was all cool. That was all cool.
Yeah. I think he's got one last plan on the playbook, and I think it's going to go a little something like this.
You have AIDS. I hate to tell you, boy, that you have AIDS. You got the AIDS. You may have caught it
in
when
my
you
house.
That filthy needle in here. Or maybe on an unprotected sex with you. It isn't clear, but...
By the way,
holy shit.
Where's this tweet? So I talked about this earlier. God damn it. I'm trying to find it. Where there's the tweet where, remember he said that whole pedo thing was a joke? He was just kidding about that. God damn it. Where is that? I remember retweeting it earlier.
But now it's not a joke.
Fuck, where is that? Can you guys find that? God damn it.
Fucking shot, man.
I know for a fact I retweeted it, but for some reason I can't find it. I hope the motherfucker didn't delete it.
He probably did because he's fucking a pussy.
That's what I'm wondering.
Meanwhile, his fucking brother is a his stepbrother's convicted pedophile. We showed that on Warpath when we were doing that. But yeah, we found, that his stepbrother is an actual fucking real pedophile, like his father. So it must be.
Does it run in the family? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it runs in the family. It runs his dad, his stepbrother. Even if you're not blood related, you still get the pedo. That trailer has something in the water, It makes you want to fuck kids. Oh, I just had a glass of water. I better fuck a child.
By the way, let me ask you something. I guess maybe this is a little meta. How did it feel to come back today and have damn near 2,000 people watching your show?
Oh, it's so nice. It was so nice. I missed everyone. I needed that time off too to really do obviously like the family shit as well as just sort of just get back in, just do my own thing for a bit because I was so invested with the fucking the drama and all that stuff. And even though I still am, I was getting a little bit way too hot-headed and it was stressing me out. Today was more of like a relaxed being part of it. It was very chill and it was nice. It was a funny show. Me by myself for 2 hours, killed it. People enjoyed the entire fucking time. I'm glad to be back. I will be back. Be streaming a lot more, as well as on stream.me. I'll be doing a lot of streams besides doing Warski. I'm gonna also be doing my video game live and drawing and programming live while doing shows as well, which will be like a separate type thing.
Sure.
It was fucking nice, man. It was nice to sort of feel, and people missed me. I missed people. It was fucking sick, man. It was fucking awesome.
Like I knew it was gonna do well, but even I was just like, wow, I was so glad to see that.
Yeah, man. I am pumped. I am fucking pumped, and I'm pumped for what's to come. I really am. I'm really fucking excited for what's to come. I also feel a lot better. I feel like, I don't know, I guess I got too wrapped up in my work before and didn't take care of my body, like exercise and eating properly. I was getting a little bit skinny and, it's just too much.
Well, it's easy to do that when you're
streaming
doing streaming every day. Yeah, believe me. I gained about 30 of that's 100 that I lost back when I got out.
Doritos. Yeah, and now, man, it's like I feel like a tank. I'm fucking ready, and I just felt like the live stream was a lot easier to do. Maybe because having more proteins and vitamins in my system, maybe just feel better or more confident. I don't know. It was great.
By the way, this was a super chat. I read part of it, but they said, would you still fight Donga if he had AIDS or hepatitis?
Yeah, I would.
I
swear to God, I'd still fight him, and I just like make sure that we're all like, I'd look like Dexter before a kill.
Like full hazmat suit.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I fucking fight him.
Terminal.
You come out there talking like fucking Bane.
Yeah, it's like the bag is just caught in my mouth. I don't know. I'd still fight him. I don't give a fuck.
Terminal Console says one thing Donga might do is not do the test, but claim Andy was working with the event people to screw him over and give him the wrong date that he had to do the test. Well, yeah, that's just ridiculous. He signed a contract. He's not going to be able to.
He got an extension for.
Yeah, he's already late
Thursday,
now.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 5 days, 5-day extension.
Electric.
And it was supposed to, yeah.
No, go ahead. Sorry. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's supposed to be 10 days before the fight legally, but we got 15 days. So,
Electric Boogaloo V2 says, "Can't wait for the fight. See all of you there. I think I bought a ticket in Donga's corner, so be ready to see some Spurg pissing everyone off on his side for the lulz." That'd be hilarious if he actually shows. Lord Akira says, reviving the menu. Tonight is chicken and waffles, free range Jidori chicken marinated overnight in buttermilk and secret spice blend, pan fried to a golden crisp, served over fluffy waffles with a side of real maple syrup and hot sauce. That does sound pretty good, I have to say.
Man, fuck you. That makes me hungry.
Dude, that just made my stomach growl. Odious Trow says, if I wasn't paying bills and an abortion, I would go, but pushing her down the stairs is frowned upon. That's true. Bones on Collar says, Donga got MMA confused with Mega Gay. You don't want to know what's on those VHS tapes he claims are lost. Lord Akira says, also at risk of sounding like a fag, make sure to send Tara a thank you note or something similar for setting this up, because unlike Kumite trailer trash, he said, unlike Kumite trailer trash, we have manners. Lord Xenu says, all of us from the chat pitched together to gather the Donga tribe blankets for the winter. Definitely not covered with smallpox goys. Universal Impurity says, seriously, how much oxy will it take to get Donga's mom to inscribe dead air on his tombstone? Probably not that much. Woke Center Left says, tell Warski I'll drive him from Knoxville down to Tonka's trailer in Alabama. This fight will happen come hell or high water. God damn it. Well, maybe. Critical says, think about his own words. Warski doesn't respect the fight. He doesn't respect the fight. It's clear already. He would have been on time with everything otherwise. Agreed. G Wiz says, Donga is bitch made. Bitch made.
Yeah, he said I wasn't. He said that me accepting this fight means I was disrespecting it. That's what he said on Tim's show. Like, because he thinks I'm making like a mockery out of it, even though he's the one who set it up. I'm the one who had, pretty much had to fucking I had to agree or I was a pussy or whatever.
Well, we had some problems with it from the start, me and you both, because I remember on that stream, it's like, what? We can't restream this on YouTube. Andy's not going to be able to make his super chats. Like, what's going on with this? This is not really a fair. At least for me personally, I was thinking, wow. I mean, Andy's kind of getting fucked over here. Now, I know you've talked to the promoter since then, and you guys have no beef. And I'm not trying to start anything, but I remember when I originally, was on the show and we were talking about, it's like, what the fuck? Andy's certainly he's going to be able to stream this, right? So he can, make a little money on his own for participating.
Well, he said that we're because we're having someone film this, like a coach might put like a documentary. We could show it after, post.
Yeah.
And I do make money off the door as well as the pay-per-view. So I do make some. I make some. And even if he doesn't show up, I'm pretty sure I still get something for showing up, which is nice. At least I'll make the money back I'm losing.
That's true.
Hopefully, because So I'm not too pissed about it. I'm more happy that this fucking literally will ruin this ruins everything that Tonka ever talked about ever. It's beautiful. This is magic.
It does him in forever.
He did it to himself. I didn't have to do shit.
Well, yeah, he boxed himself into this. Yeah, it was nothing that we did. He was the one fight me IRL this whole time. Senator Hitler did send a super chat, but it was answered in another super chat. Ask Andy if he would still fight Tonka if he had age. He already said, yeah, he would. So
yep. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Michael E. Duncan says, has the meetup venue been announced? Not yet, but that'll be coming soon. Yeah, dude, I'm excited.
Meetup venue should be his house.
It's in Alabama somewhere.
We rent out that trailer park wherever the fuck he stays at. I'm sure they probably have decent rates down there. Ackroyd says, when Tonka Paws said he was owed one gay op, I didn't think he meant that literally. Luke says, here's another shekel. Play that Donga clip one more time. Also, you might actually like the full video. It's pretty gay, though. All right, I'll pull it up in a minute. Oh, shit. Okay, I'll pull it up in a sec. Gimpy Lee says, Andy Worski, more like fucked in the ass by Ian Chomsky, you cuck. We talked about all that.
I love Ian. He's my buddy.
Yeah, we talked about all that. Odious Trow says, also, pedo running in the family is probably why he keeps that Leaf bitch around. Oh, yeah. Leaf has some issues. I was trying to sell me some photographs. I decided not to partake, but they're out there. Here's Joseph Lancaster.
Oh
God! Here's Joseph Lancaster. You remember him, Worski Kraut?
Fuck.
He's got a tweet here, and he says, making a statement here since it's kind of become public in some circles already. The bomb threat at MythCon was called in by alt-writers pretending to be me in an attempt to get me in trouble. Now, he put that out this morning, out of nowhere. That seems a little curious. That kind of
suspicious.
Jogs the old noggin there. Huh.
We know all these people talk. We know all these people talk behind the scenes. This is their narrative. This is their narrative.
Yeah, they were definitely talking. He knew Tonka was going to come out with this. Yeah, I think. Go ahead, Gator. I didn't mean to.
Mega faggot.
That was what you're going to say? Well, you can't really get better than that. Lord Akira says, hopefully the ring is 500 feet from the nearest school and or playground. Otherwise, no one in Donga's corner will be legally allowed to show up. IT Weeb says, Andy, if the faggot backs out, see if you can get the promoter to publicly state he backed out. I believe that it will be publicly stated. Yeah, if he
I will have a microphone and still be allowed in the octagon. So don't you worry.
I will make one recommendation. I would get, after you cut your promo, I would have the referee ring the bell and count to 10 and make it an official count out.
Oh, I have a whole song planned.
Yeah.
I was telling Ralph.
We were talking about a little tune to sing.
Make a little tune, so everyone that will let people know in advance on Monday, if he doesn't have his thing, that we're gonna get everyone to memorize this easy tune, so we can all sing and film and then post it. I hate you,
so we can play it from now until we're dead. Yeah, exactly.
It'd be our fucking theme song. Oh my god. And the fact that I could still go out there, you know, and say stuff,
Yeah.
that's fucking props on them, man. They really Tim went above and beyond than he needed to, man. To be honest.
Now I saw Jim in the chat, I saw others in the chat. I mean, is this literal gay ops from Tonka Saw? I mean, if
he has AIDS.
Yeah, if this is paused, would this be the first literal example of gay ops? I'm not sure.
He definitely has AIDS. Because you heard him on that interview. He's probably he probably wasn't on oxy. He's probably on whatever the fucking AIDS medication is.
AIDS medication make Tonka sleepy. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. I don't know.
I shouldn't have let Vamp pause my niggle.
No. Vamp fucking around too much on the side. Oh God.
Oh yeah, it's true. She has been fucking a little bit of a hoe, no?
Kill Moose Kill says, yo, isn't there also a fight purse Medicare? And I think Destiny put up 500 each, didn't they? I'm not sure of the full details of that. But Destiny's going to be on here on Monday, so I could ask him.
Nice.
But I think Destiny wants to see you beat his ass, actually.
I think he does too. Yeah, me and him had a talk on my show last month, and I mean, if there is no fight, I'm not gonna say for people to pay, you know.
Well, no, because that's not fair. I mean,
yeah.
This was if there was an actual contest, but let's see. Vesemite says you should reach out to Owen Benjamin and have him on the Killstream. He's been talking about an imminent ban off YouTube and moving to Streamy. Has he really been talking about Streamy? He has become recently red-pilled regarding the tribe. I don't know if that's I don't think that's the Donga tribe. I think they might be referring to. I think they might be referring to another tribe. But no, I didn't know he was talking about actually coming to Streamy. But yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, maybe we should try to get him on. I've made some overtures in that direction, but maybe I should get more serious about it. Boat Murder says, you truly love Dick Masterson. I understand. Actually, Dick Masterson is one of the coolest, nicest people. And I told Andy this. I don't think we weren't on stream. We were talking earlier. Dick actually called into the show on Wednesday, and he said, "Yo, I heard Tonka said that I disowned you and would never come on the Killstream again. I just want to call in and just let everybody know that was complete horse shit." Actually, he said, "I have a special phone that," which is not. I mean, he was joking, but he was like, "I have a special phone. Whenever Ralph calls it, I'm there, no matter what." But it is, I mean, he doesn't have the special phone, but it is almost like that. Like anything I've ever asked him, he's always been right there with it.
He's an awesome dude, man.
He's an awesome guy.
Great.
He is. Dame can
really
testify to this too. He's just a really good guy. And actually, we were talking about doing an event, when we first, when the fight first happened. And, just kind of fell by the wayside. I'm not that good at,
he pushed
stuff.
it. He pushed it.
Yeah, he pushed it. So the other night he called in. He's like, "What are you guys still doing the live event?" And I said, "Well, I don't know. Kind of fell down the planning, and Worski's been taking some time to himself. I mean, it wasn't a slam on you. I was just saying, it was all up to me basically to get it to book the place.
It was very tough for me what was happening. It was like the family
you had
thing.
stuff. I mean, your grandpa. Yeah, I mean, look, it was no blame or anything. But I was like, look, I mean.
No, I get it.
Yeah, I was like, he said, "Well, look, we're gonna do it. We're definitely gonna do it." And I said, "Okay."
Pumped! I'm so excited, man. I'm so
Dick
happy.
just grabbed the reins and said, "We're doing it." I said, "All right."
I'm so happy, man. I'm so fucking pumped.
By the way, I don't know if you saw on Twitter, but I tweeted out earlier. I actually bought a bottle of Wild Turkey, rare breed, which I've never had before. It is 116.8, I believe, proof, straight barrel proof bourbon. I know Dick's a Wild Turkey. He usually just drinks Wild Turkey 101, I think. But I went ahead and got the rare breed, and I have it saved for Knoxville to crack open when we get together with Dick Masterson. Now, if the fight ends up happening, Andy, we can't party with you for a couple days.
That's fine.
But I will save some rare breed for Andy for the victory toast. I will save the victory toast. Now, if Donga doesn't show up like it's looking like, he might not, then we'll just start drinking right away.
right as the fucking plane lands.
Yeah, as soon as the plane lands, I'm getting in the Nissan, I'm picking Worski up, and we're gonna hit the town right away.
Oh yeah, I'm giddy.
And imagine all the Kumatars there, and they're gonna be so fucking sick because Tonka abandoned them, and we're just gonna be laughing, drinking it up, just fucking rolling all over town through Uber, of course. I don't advocate any driving, of course. I'm still on a little, if they call it, I'm still on paper, so to speak here. So we'll be taking Ubers around after the airport pickup. But man, they're gonna be sick. They bought hotel rooms. They spent all this money. Oh my god! Imagine being an
Flushing it down
unironic.
the drain.
Oh my god! How could you ever forgive Tonka for this? I just.
Yeah, but you know, he would have technically beat Andy if he was there.
Oh yeah, some of them are legit gonna say that though. That's so fucking crazy.
That bag of Thrax, that's gonna be the first fucking thing he's gonna say.
Yes. Well, if Tonka didn't have AIDS and he could have fought, he would have beat the shit out of Worski.
You make that as a joke, but I can't
Dude.
wait for that to be an actual response.
They're actually gonna say that.
That might be one. Yeah.
How many of his fur fag mods do you think
Ugh.
are going to be hunting around looking for me?
Oh, dude.
Oh my god.
Dude, I swear to God.
Did you see that the other day with fucking, what was it, niece whatever, was just like, I'll kill you, Gator. And I'm just like,
Yeah, I
good
saw
luck,
that.
I'll smell you 5 minutes before you show up.
Dude, I'm legit serious. First off, the person said they would kill Gator. But there's been at least, I don't know.
Good luck, bitch.
There's been at least 3 to 5 people said that they were looking for me when I get to Knoxville, like they're trying to hunt me down and try to fucking attack me, basically. I mean, I'm still going, obviously. I don't give a fuck. But that's how that's how mad they are about the shit we've said on this show. They're that angry, and I think the Mama Donga call just put them over the edge. And now they want to actually kill you, boy. It's astonishing, actually. And I've been, we've done this for a while, but the level of hatred from some of these psychos, it's off the charts, Andy. I'm sure I don't have to tell you about it, but
of course not.
No, yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think this is a breaking news for you. All right, let me read these. We'll take a couple calls. I'm not gonna keep Andy all night, although I think
I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling in the background.
People love seeing you here. They love seeing you back on the stream. It's just I can just feel the buzz. People
Today
miss
was
you,
great on my show too. Yeah,
people miss you.
I needed that fucking, fucking the rejuvenation of just relaxing and working out and doing my shit. Yeah, no, it's been great. I missed everyone too. I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling here, so I'm good. I'm good.
All right, cool. But yeah, they definitely did. I can tell just the reaction you've gotten, and I don't think they would miss Donga if he went away. For
really?
A few weeks.
Okay. or for the rest of everyone's life.
If he got buried, I don't think they'd miss him. I don't even know if Mama Donga would miss him.
Goodbye, Donga.
All right, Woke Center Left says, look at the Alabama commercial real estate MLS and found Tonka's trailer park is up for sale. I'm going to buy it just so I can evict Tonka's family from the park. Is that legit? I hope that's legit. Berserko says, speaking of sisters, did we ever find Brockus' sister? No, I haven't found her personally. Loop says, Kraut, trolls called in a bomb threat pretending to get me in trouble. Monday, Matt, trolls flagged videos, so it looked like I did it to make me look bad. Yeah, they always have a ready-made excuse, don't they? Bones on Collar says,
every time.
The Kumagay, sponsored by Truvada. Blame it on your T-cell count because your holes pop. Boat Murder says, don't go around what I said with a speech. You love Dick Masterson, and he was right from the beginning. The Killstream is special. Well, thank you very much. Dick Masterson... I do love Dick Masterson. He's a great guy. So, Berserko says, Andy, are you still going to have the JF fight, or is this only if Tonka bitch is out?
I'll still have the fight. Yeah, I'm still down. Me and JF, and I'm pretty sure JF is not gonna.
I don't think JF's gonna do that. To be honest with you,
really? You
well, I mean, maybe he will, but I mean, I'm pretty sure you would beat the holy hell out of JF.
I would destroy him. I would.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
JF.
even. That's not a slam on JF. I have no issues with him, but he would be in danger, I think, if he got into the game.
Because I'd still be training. I'm still gonna be working out and training and stuff from now. And if I knew I was gonna fight him, I'd still continue some intensive training. Definitely.
I think JF. you know, I don't want to see him get hurt, but I think he might get hurt. I don't know.
I would strongly advise JF not to fight Andy.
I would say probably shouldn't do that, but I would still watch it though. Universal Purity says shit tooth McMahon penis definitely gave Donga the fuck flu. Odious Trowel says sorry about these $1 chats. I'll make it up to you in a couple weeks. Oh no, it's all good. I'll take $1. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for supporting the show. Berserko says we love Andy more than our cops, our law enforcement, our military. They're important.
Taking it back.
All right, that's a blast from the past. All right, let's take a few calls. Oh man, the green room is just out of control right now. Holy shit! I just now looked. Oh my god. All right, let's see what we can do. Dark V, you're on the air on the Killstream, sir. Go ahead, bring it on home from New York City.
Good evening, gentlemen. Andy, good luck, though you're not going to need it. The way that guy bitch talked yesterday on that, or 2 days ago on that interview, where he was just like, well, I got respect for the fighters, and, you know, I just want to punch him in the face. It's like, you just gave up, dude. You just told everybody. He's just going to go on his stream now, and he's going to, you know, this pose is going to go up there and say, well, at least I got a lucky shot in 1 or 2. Fuck you. Talking all this shit all these years or year on the fucking internet. I'll kick your ass. Meanwhile, what is it? Geek Duel fucking says, okay, I'll fight you. No, I want to fight Andy first. You're a pussy. And Andy, you're going to make it all back. All this money you say you missed out on, you're going to make it on the back end. Because this guy's going to be finished. Only retards are going to fucking listen to that show. Only retards. That's it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, yo, dude, that was the funny thing is this guy, the amount of shit he's talked about calling me a pussy and I'm scared and this and that. When I found out he didn't have his blood work in, I'm like, what? Like, that's the first thing he should. And then he's going, I want to fight Ralph instead of Andy. Go fuck your mother. And
yeah,
she
then
sounds
he had
pretty
it
tough.
out like a week or 2 ago, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, it was actually on the day he should have had the blood work in. Actually.
Yeah, you know, fucking the Bronx has been probably drilling oil in that fucking.
Yeah,
definitely. Fuck that guy, dude. You know what? Such an idiot. They really are. Wasn't he some like big like wrestling promoter too? Wasn't he?
Well,
like,
that's what I said. He was supposed to be this great, you know, oh, I can cut the best promos. And then we listened to it on this show. Andy played on his. There was nothing exciting or if that was what the fight was based on, you know, his interview purchasing the fight, nobody would buy that shit. I mean, it was pathetic.
Yeah, when I heard myself, I was like I was nervous, but when I heard myself today,
no, it was good.
First time, I was like, "Yo, that was good." And then I heard it, and I was like, "Wow,
dude, I've cut better promos drunk at the end of this show, just screaming into the microphone. Not even kidding. Like those are actually better than anything he put forward in that interview.
You were nervous in that. Did not sound like that at all. It
Yeah,
sounded like you were
I
having
was.
fun.
Yeah, I would. I mean, because me and Tim, like me and this guy, when we've been talking on the phone, like we're just on the same like wavelength. We just get it, and he seems like a cool dude. I respect him. He respects me. So like that's why it just felt like that. But I was just nervous because when he sort of did his opening, I was like, damn, this is like a real fighting show. You know, this is a real. You know, it's not just like me on fucking, you know, just bashing Tonka. It's like I feel I'm gonna have an audience of people who aren't used to what I do. So that's what the nervousness was I hope people can actually see me as a fighter on this, you know?
Well, I wanted to ask you guys, you got a gimmick going in? Like, you know, you're gonna put like a
yeah.
on or something like that.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier, actually. Yes.
Oh, I hope it's good. Like we are Medicare this way, or you got like tombstones with his fucking dead air on it. Shit
We
like
were
that.
talking about some stuff that may or may not involve an Indian headdress and a wheelchair. But yes, we were talking about that.
Or it may. I'd say it may.
By the way, I see Coach Red Pill in the chat.
Yeah.
I see Coach Red Pill. Coach Kino. Is he actually here? Coach, get your ass on the stream. What are you doing?
Get on here.
Get on
Ralph,
here, coach. Yeah,
the
go
only
ahead.
thing I'm going to say, you're a smart guy. I think these guys should maybe hire like an off-duty Knoxville police officer, because I really think the gay ops are going to are going to start after the fight.
Well, I don't doubt that. I mean, they've literally said they're going to try to attack us.
Well,
but-
I know more ways than one. So that's I wanted to talk to you off air with that the other day, but I didn't get a chance.
Motherfuckers, let's do it.
We might need
You know?
some protection from the family if you catch my drift there.
Listen, I offered you and Medica, your show and Medica, the protection of the 5 families here. And may your first child be a masculine child.
That Godfather reference, they never get old to me because that's one of my favorite movies.
Actually, Bad Tits wanted me to say gobbledygook. He wanted me to say that. They like
Gabagool!
gabagool.
Gabagool! All right. Thank you, Dark.
One
Vision,
thing
calling in
before I
for-
go.
Okay, go ahead real quick.
Fuck you, bitches.
Thank you. I couldn't say
Yep.
it better myself. Oh, and
Exactly.
he sunsetted himself. Lord Zeno says, fuck Danish police. Let's all take his bike. Retards and autists rise up. Mine 1001 says, my name is Ethan Ralph, and I would go gay for Dick Masterson. No homo. Dima T10 says, I'm in the green room. I might have a way to nullify / work around a possible bomb threat. I don't even know. Guns Down Hell says,
Our resident fluorescent American calling in.
Yes. Guns Down in Hell says JF would fight dirty with Bitcoin assassins against Andy. Mouthy Mama says, wish I could make it to Knoxville. Rain check on the Eiffel Tower, Andy. What the
No, that's later. That's later. We'll talk later, Mouthy.
Mouthy Mama's kind of a freak. I've seen her post some stuff on Twitter.
Nude? No.
No,
Okay.
I have not seen it. No, nothing like that. I'm a married man, but she I see how she got
Okay,
those.
come on, guys. Don't turn this into fucking what was that fucking convention?
I see how she got those kids. Let's just put it that way.
You know what I'm referencing?
The fucking fur convention?
No. What the fuck is the
Tumblr one?
the one where all the fucking YouTubers fucked? What the fuck was it?
Oh, VidCon?
VidCon, yes.
Yeah.
Don't turn it into fucking VidCon.
No one fucked it. I wish. That I missed everything. What the fuck? Where was I? I was probably hammered. I was drunk the entire. I didn't know what was happening.
No, that's where like the Sargon fucking that.
Oh,
chick-
crazy hair. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy hair. Yeah, I came from fucking VidCon.
Oh, she's. Oh, oof.
Lord Akira says, be Ethan Ralph walking down to the ring. Dick on the right, ultra hard peen. Donga gets scared, starts to wean. Hot and bothered by Ralph Big Peen. Mighty staff, rod of power. Remind Donga of age shower. Burn the teepee, take the land. Engine dead by Andy's hand. Hey failure.
Holy shit.
Hey failure. Remind them who's 110-0. Except that fatty forgot the promo. Severed tranny cock strapped to Ralph's steed. Impales Dick Masterson, mouth smiling with glee.
Holy fuck!
That was beautiful, though. That was beautiful. Fuck.
That was pure fucking just goddamn masterpiece.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Tundra Theory says, got my roommate into the show tonight. Say hi to Weeble.
What's up, Weeble?
Yeah, what's up, Weeble? Thank you for watching. Also,
Wait, Weeble is in like Weeble stuff, Weeble?
I guess. I don't know. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. That's what I heard. Also, tell you who JF could beat: Alabama. Stay fucked. Stay fucked. Love you. No homo. Yeah, he got me. Yeah, we saw the ball game. Okay.
I DM'd CRP the Discord link since we have a new one. If he doesn't have it, so if he wants to hop on, just let's check his DM.
I actually read that without even seeing it. I would have read it anyway, but okay. Suckavat says Mumkey Jones is gonna break your bones. He knows what he's talking about. He's got stats, you know. Otaku Bullfrog says Andy for the win. Tonka's promo suggests that he's never fought before. The guy sounded like he was half asleep. I'm also seeing the score from the game posted in the chat. Yes, I know the score. Keon Green says, ask CRP why he freaked out at Endeavor. He sounded like a fag bitch. I don't know anything about that, but if he wants to talk about it, he gets on. Medicare Finbot says, I sent a Twitter clip and Donka Show made a cool video if you'd like. I sent them to you. Okay, I'll check that out in just a moment. Senator Hitler says, Andy, just message SBCC. I'm sure you have some Canadian numbers for him, and he would love to have you on. He is streaming tomorrow at 1:11 p.m. Eastern, going for the number 2 spot on Stream Me and also the 1 million point milestone. Yeah, I mean, I told you about SBCC. He's pretty cool dude.
He's awesome, yeah, man.
He's hilarious. He's fucking hilarious.
I would love to see him get that number 2 slot.
I have a few numbers, yeah.
All right. One more. Terry J says, love you, Andy, but you forgot to mention that Dunga called you a pedo when you were doing the interview.
He didn't say that in the interview.
No, but I did see that last night. Some people were like, well, why didn't Andy bring up that this guy tried to smear me as a pedo?
Because it's not part of the
well,
fight.
you trying to, I noticed, one of the differences between the interview that you did and his, he was getting into stuff, really nobody knows anything about, and you kind of kept it straight to, yeah, these are two guys who don't like each other. I've known him for a while. He's a snake. It was more of a professional fight interview than what his was.
I thought of it like this. It's like the show that we're on right now, no one's going to give a fuck or believe me that this, this is what this is the general what's happening and what you'll understand right now. For me to go over the entire lore, it'd be pointless. It'd be stupid. Him bringing up the whole failure money thing.
Nobody even knows what he's talking about. Yeah.
Exactly.
By the way,
why?
Are we gonna?
I would do that 8 times over. I would do it 8 times over.
Are we gonna throw failure a basket of tendies or something? Hey,
I was going to, but I was actually hungry. I know I'll be hungry there. I'll need my protein. I'll need my protein. Fuck you, failure.
If Dogga doesn't show up, should we actually have some tendies when we roll out to the ring? Maybe I'll have some in the bag there. Snack on one.
Every fucking community joke will be fucking there.
As many as we can work in as possible.
yeah. Fucking I kept that interview. I'm like, the whole pedo thing, it's like for me to explain that to people who don't know what's happening at all, they'd be like, wait, what's going on? Wait, what the fuck? No one would care.
No, but and it's so much explaining. I mean, people who are watching this show know what we're talking about, but as far as the crowd, they're not.
I just want
to explain the lore.
Yeah,
and I'm cutting a promo for those guys based on they want to see a fight. That's all they want to see. They don't want to see a fucking like I don't know, a bitch high school argument. You know what I mean? They want to see a fight. That's what I gave people. I know how to actually make people excited for a fight. That's the thing.
And I said this, I don't know if it was on your show or on my show last night. When you hear his interview and you hear yours, you would think that you were the professional wrestler in your past life. You know what I mean? Like in terms of how you sold the fight versus how he sold it. He's just like, oh, it's not raining here today.
Fucking.
It's like, what the fuck? It's like,
hey, how you doing, Tonka? Well, it's the first day it's not raining.
He sounded like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh, like, oh, it's another great day today, and I'm depressed.
Oh my god.
It's amazing to me that a bunch of random people on the internet who've watched wrestling, never participated in it, routinely day in and day out cut better promos accidentally than Tonka did on the phone promoting his own fucking fight. How embarrassing can you be?
Yeah, and he said he's done that before and he's really good at it. But that was the worst thing I've ever heard in my
I
life.
haven't seen it yet. And also said, I mean, it's like he's playing a character on the Kumite, and he didn't. You would think, well, bring that character to this promo. Also, somebody wanted me to play Failure Eating. I don't think I have that clip. God, that dude put some shit away. I'm not gonna lie.
I did get a message from CRP, by the way.
Oh, what'd he say?
He said he had a long flight to the States, so he's stateside now.
Okay.
He flew over here, and he's just unwinding. He's having a meet and greet on Sunday at 4 in Midtown Manhattan, and it's open to anyone who wants to show up, and they want to have a drink with CRP.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
And he's gonna put a video out with his exact location as closer to the time.
Hey,
If
Dark V, definitely go.
Yeah, go meet Coach Red. I mean, I'm gonna meet him, pretty soon anyway. But oh yeah, here's the thing I was talking about on your show earlier. This is Tonka said, "Oh, it's just a joke. I wasn't really trying to portray him as a pedophile. I was just joking around with the free candy meme and all that." Now somebody replied to Boober Lee. I know not your favorite person, but they replied to Boober Lee, and then all of a sudden,
she's a tattletale.
Yeah.
Tattletale bitch.
But all of a sudden, after they didn't even say anything, they just replied to her on Twitter, and then Tonka jumped in their DMs unsolicited. And he said, "It's not fake. That is why he is silent about it. Just wait for his defense. I've already heard it." The other person
silent
says
about it. I was pretty out.
Which is not ridiculous. You came on the very night of. Not only were you not silent about it, you basically had a public inquisition on our fucking show and answered all questions about
It got Rory to fucking.
Dude, that was the best thing ever. Oh my
Rory
God.
is fucking. I still owe him everything for that, man. Even though most people didn't believe it, it's still. Man, that hanging over your head, man, it's such a painful...
Dude, they tried to bury you with bullshit and actually just boosted you. It's just still one of the best things of last year.
They tried ruining my fucking life, dude. After everything I've been through in my past too, regarding that situation, that subject matter, like it's fucking disgusting. And I'm so glad that this is like the fucking grand finale, man. Like this is beautiful. This is like it's been poetic. Honestly, if you think about it, the way that the dominoes have hit each other, this is poetic. It's amazing.
This and I think I said this on your show earlier. This is the finale. Yeah, no, it literally that is what it's like for me. Like this is the culmination of the last 6 to 8 months of everything happening in Knoxville this coming week. This is it. This is
Russell mania.
Yeah, whether he shows up or not, this is the culmination. The rest of the DM says, "Really, man, I'll be the first to call him a piece of shit if you're right." Also, that was a super fast response. Said, my man's like lightning. And then Tonka says, "I like you a bit, but just wait it out. Look for his defense. It will be gold if he goes with what he was using." And then that's basically the end of the chain. The guy says, "Oh, okay, this ought to be a hell of a show." But that shows that Tonka was not being truthful. I know that's a shock to everyone listening.
I'll be back in 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead. That's cool. Let's see. Loop says,